Childish. He's so childish.
And we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of How to Build Credit TV. You feel me? Today we're going to be talking about how to build your credit. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Take it away.
Hey guys, this is Duane with How to Build Credit TV, and in this video, I'm gonna just be answering your credit questions in regards to credit, of course, how to build it, how to get credit cards, and how to make money with credit cards. So that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. If you're watching this back on the replay, be sure to click on the live chat so that you can kind of keep up with the comments that are taking place. So if you're joining the live stream, let me know from where you're watching. And I'm doing the live stream currently from Connecticut. I'm hanging out with my family. This is this is my new niece. This is my old niece. And apparently they wanted to get it on this live stream. So we got 2 people currently and 3 people now. So I'll kind of wait. What's up? What's going on, Gary? Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for joining the live stream. What's going on, Sean? How you doing, sir? You're so...
Where are you guys at tonight?
You're so horrible. Where are you guys watching from? What's going on, YD Smith? How are you? Julian, how you doing, sir? Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
We appreciate you.
Let us know from where you guys are watching, please.
Hey, Jose.
Hey, Jose. Thanks. You're doing good.
Nice to see you,
Eddie. All right, Eddie from Louisville.
From Louisville.
All right. Nice. What's going on, D? Rastaman Vibrations. I see you. It's good stuff, bro. You guys are so silly.
All
right, cool.
Bye, subscribers. See you next time on How to Build Your Credit TV.
That's not my channel name, but thank you for that. Cool. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm going to, like I said in the video, I'm going to be answering your questions in regards to credit. We normally do a live stream on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm actually in Connecticut tonight, and it's 8 p.m., but I wanted to get on here and do a live stream and kind of remind some people in regards to Patreon, signing up for the authorized user on my American Express card. I wanted to go ahead and do this video as a reminder. So thank you for joining the live stream. Let me make sure I say hi to everybody in here so far. Hey, Ashley, thank you for joining the live stream. I see you. James, thank you for joining, sir. Eddie, thanks for joining the live stream. Let's see here. D, thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the lighting. The lighting is clearly horrible, and I'm just doing the best that I can. I actually ordered a webcam to use for live streams because it's a pretty good video quality, but it doesn't come in until tomorrow. And I wanted to do the live stream tonight because I do the live streams on Monday night at 7 p.m. So if you can hear me, make sure you give me a thumbs up or something so that I know that you guys can hear me. The setup is a little bit different and the mic is a little farther away from me than normal. So let me know you can hear me. Hi, Techie Diva 2011. Thank you for watching. From Silver Spring, Maryland, thank you very much. Alvin, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. C. Walton from Fresno, California. Thank you, sir, for watching. Point to Point Transportation. David, how you doing, sir? Thanks for joining. Jose is in Connecticut. Oh, is CT for Connecticut? I'm not even sure. Ivan, thanks for watching. Appreciate you, sir. Russell, bless up, rude boy. All right, Russell, thanks for joining Patreon today, man. That was a really awesome surprise. I appreciate that. Miss Gatlin, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining the live stream. Janelle, how you doing, ma'am? Derek Williams, T-Wash, thanks for joining the live stream. IG Thomas, thank you. Good evening to you, sir. Let's see who else I haven't said. Naomi, thank you for watching. Hello from New York. I flew into New York on Saturday into LaGuardia Airport and drove from New York to Connecticut. So I am in Connecticut now. Michael Johnson, thank you for watching the live stream. Lyndon, thank you for watching, sir. Rashad, thank you for watching. James, I hope I said what's up to you earlier. Thanks for joining the live stream. Time Machine Teacher, thank you for joining the live stream as well. So like I said, I really just kind of wanted to make sure that I did a live stream tonight to really remind people about the Patreon. A lot of people said that they were interested in the Patreon and that they would probably sign up. And I was trying to really make sure that you guys sign up on the 1st of the month because you're going to be billed on the 1st of every month. So it makes sense for you to sign up on the 1st because that's the easiest and best thing to do. So therefore, you can get a bigger bang for your buck. So of course, I'm going to answer questions in regards to that if anybody has any. And I'll also try my best to answer questions that anybody may have in general about credit. I will do another live stream at some point, probably next Monday for sure. And in that live stream, I plan on talking about my credit card journey because I really need to make a video talking about it, but I think I may end up doing a live stream. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But let's make sure you guys stay tuned for that next Monday at 7 p.m. Donnie, thank you for joining the live stream, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, so IG says, what if I sign up, but I have a very thin credit file? Not sure what that means, but basically the signing up for the authorized user on the Amex card is going to help twofold. If you have a really high credit card utilization right now, let's say you're utilizing like 60% of your credit, and depending on what 60% is, right, of your overall credit, the Amex card has a credit limit of $6,000. So it'll help lower your credit utilization, which clearly will help raise your credit score. So if you can ask some more specific questions in regards to that, IG, I will do my best to answer that. Absolutely. Michael, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. You asked your thoughts on the Amex Everyday Card. I think the Amex Everyday Card is a good card. It allows you to earn, points, American Express membership reward points, or membership points, whatever the points are called. Yeah, MR points. It allows you to earn points, but definitely in the categories that, it really shines as far as groceries is concerned. I think it's a good card, and I think if you're able to get like the Everyday Preferred, which has an annual fee, of course, that would be a bigger bang for your buck. So it's just a matter of what you think is the best thing to do in regards to that. But it should definitely help your credit in general, especially if you don't have, a lot of cards or a lot of cards with higher limits. So you may want to consider that. I will certainly be able to answer any and all of your questions more specifically once you join on Patreon. Hey, the Coin Alley, thanks for joining, sir. I appreciate you, sir. D. Anderson says, just got off the phone with U.S. Bank to raise my credit limit on my Platinum Visa. My oldest card now, $10,000, higher than my Cash Plus Visa, which is my most used. Congratulations, D. That's freaking awesome, man. I don't currently have a credit card with a $10,000 limit, so that is awesome. Congratulations to you. Cool. So far we have 39 people in the live stream. Guys, I really appreciate you guys stopping by the live stream. Thank you so much for that. If you're watching it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. It helps our channel a whole lot. So go ahead and do that if you're interested. The Coin Alley says a thin file is a file that is either new or doesn't have many trade lines. Got you. Thanks for that, Coin Alley. I appreciate that, sir. I think this is Agog97. First of all, thanks for joining the live stream. Which credit cards do you ask? Which credit cards do not ask for a Social Security number for authorized users? That is a great question. I don't know of a lot of them that do, because I think that's one way to make sure that they report your information to the credit bureau, right? So like clearly there's going to be more than one person that has your name unless your name is very uncommon. And so that's kind of why they ask for your social, to make sure that they, report it to the credit bureau. Otherwise, it would kind of be pointless to be an authorized user if your information is not being reported. So that's kind of my take on that. I hope that helped. Cool. So IG or Ig Thomas says, no, I don't have credit yet. They have a okay, cool. Wanted to ask, will it help my credit file from being thin if I sign up? Thank you in advance. Oh, absolutely, man. Like I said, basically when you sign up for the authorized user on the American Express card, it's as if you've been just approved for your own American Express card. So there's going to be, basically a $6,000 limit in your name, and it's going to be a relationship with American Express that clearly you didn't have before, and that's going to benefit you. That's going to be that you're starting a relationship with American Express. So then when it comes time for you to actually apply, that you kind of already have a relationship there, and it helps make it easier for you to get approved for an Amex card. And American Express cards are really, really good cards. Like, I love them a lot. Once you get one card with American Express, you're pretty much able to get any card that they have, because you're in the American Express family now and you're already doing business with them. So they're going to approve you a lot easier for a card now that you currently have one. So if you have any questions, definitely, like I said, not subscribe, but definitely sign up for the Patreon account, and I'll take care of you. I'll make sure I answer any questions that you have. As a matter of fact, if anybody's ever unhappy with the Patreon situation and the authorized user, they can totally tell me and I'll refund their money back, because I definitely want people to be happy. I mean, the service is to help people, and it's really cool that I'm able to help people in that same process I also help myself, which is like really cool. It's kind of backwards because I wasn't trying to necessarily do that. It just kind of fell into my lap. One of my subscribers, Sean, said, hey, you know, let me be an authorized user on your account. And I was kind of like, I have my Patreon page set up, and it just kind of happened. That wasn't the purpose of the Patreon page, and it wasn't necessarily the purpose of the $30 tier. So it just kind of happened. So I think that that's something that will be beneficial to most people if they're in a position where they're looking to build their credit or rebuild their credit. It's certainly something that I think you should try, especially if, you know, you're looking to do some things credit-wise in the next 6 months to a year. So that could be very helpful. Okay, Jose says, yes, that's from Connecticut. Thanks for clearing that up, man. David says, would like to know when does the card post to the bureaus? Normally, after your closing date, it's supposed to post like 48 hours, up to 48 hours after your closing date. So like if your closing date is on the 20th, then it could post to the credit bureaus anywhere between the 22nd to the 24th. Now, of course, I don't like giving out dates, but that's what the credit card company tells me. And so that's kind of, you know, a decent guideline, but I wouldn't use it like if it doesn't post to that account by the 25th, you know, like all hell breaks loose, right? So just know that they report whenever they report, and they report once a month. Credit Karma actually updates your file every 7 days. And so your score can clearly fluctuate back and forth every 7 days. But as far as reporting to the bureaus, the credit card companies don't necessarily report to the bureaus every 7 days. So that's how that works. Okay, point to point. Are you offering authorized user purchase? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the answer for that by now. Point to point. But basically, yes, there's a Patreon site that I have, and there's a $30 tier that I basically will add people to my American Express account, and that it basically will be you establishing a relationship with American Express. I went ahead and put the link in the description, by the way, and that benefits you quite a bit. So there are 44 people watching. Guys, if you're watching the video, please, please, please smash that thumbs up video. That thumbs up, it helps the channel quite a bit. There should be at least 30 thumbs up if possible. If we can help me get there, that would be sweet. All right, Rashad says, what is the best card to get for low credit? Depending on what you're looking to do, Rashad, I would suggest possibly getting a secured credit card. I would suggest getting either the Discover It secured card, Citibank secured card, Bank of America, and maybe even Wells Fargo. And if you live in certain states, I would also suggest getting the TD Bank secured credit cards. The reason why, well, actually, I'd also suggest the US Bank secured credit card. The reason why I suggest those cards, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate that. I see the thumbs up going up, so thank you a lot. I suggest those cards because those cards offer you the ability to upgrade to an unsecured card, and their unsecured cards are pretty freaking decent. So that's kind of why I suggest that. So I hope that answers. Time Machine Teacher says, I recommend joining Patreon. It really helped me. I was able to build my credit faster with the help of authorized user. I even got approved to buy a house. That wouldn't have happened before. So thank you for saying that. That's really cool, Time Machine Teacher. I appreciate that. It's cool that people make comments in this live stream to show other people that it does help. Now, what I will say in regards to the authorized user is, like, don't expect like miracles overnight. You know what I mean? Like, give it time to actually hit your credit report, and you know, just kind of wait and see what would happen. A lot of the stuff when it comes to building your credit has to do with the fact that, like, it just takes time. Like, there's only so many things that you can do to affect your credit score. Like, if you have 100% payment history, clearly that's 35% of your score. And then if you have, you know, like maybe between 0 and 10% credit utilization, that is 30% of your score. So those two are two big chunks. Everything else, you know, average age of credit is only 15%, and then credit mix is 10%, and then credit inquiries are also 10%. So there's not a lot of room in there for you to, like, you know, tweak or manipulate things. A lot of it just takes time. And so if you have bad credit or if you have derogatory marks, you can't expect that your credit's going to improve tremendously in 6 months. Now, it may in a year. It certainly will in a couple of years. So definitely be patient as far as that is concerned. Ace One says, wondering how hard to get the exclusive Okay, Jesus, I totally skipped like way down. Hey, Jesus, I see your name here in the live stream. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. Ace One says, okay, exclusive Amex Centurion dubbed the Black Card. What is the criteria? One of the criteria in regards to the American Express Black Card is that you have to either have spent $250,000 with American Express, like currently. Clearly, you have to make a lot of money, right? So I would say you'd have to make at least 250,000 for sure. But it's something like that where you have to either have spent $250,000 with American Express and certainly make over $250,000. So that's not a card that I'd be getting anytime soon, even though I'm sure it's a sweet card. But me personally, I won't be getting that because I don't make anything close to $250,000. I haven't blown up that big yet on YouTube. So I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be sweet. I plan on doing this long term. So, you know, who's to say in 10 years what would happen? But I plan on being here in 10 years doing this very same thing, helping people with credit, building credit, answering questions about credit. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the journey. I'm excited that you guys are here now and you guys get to see and be a part of the community and watch us grow. So that's kind of my answer in regards to the Black Card. So I hope that helped. Lyndon says DSX design reported today. My TransUnion score went up 10 points. Good stuff, man. I'm not sure if that's because the Amex card was added to your account yet. I would like to know, but I'm not sure because I don't know if it reported or not. But let me know. Let me know if it reported. So D. Anderson says, thank you, brethren. The NFCU Card Rewards Visa secured is my biggest. 20,000. That is good stuff, bro. $20,000 of available credit on one card is pretty freaking sweet. All right, Lyndon, your score went up. Okay, TransUnion 709. Sweet. All right, I already said what's going on to Jesus. Laredo 956. Thank you for watching. The Mechanic just got my Wells Fargo Secure card. Congratulations to you, sir. Thanks for joining the live stream and thank you for sharing that information. Jarnetta, I think that is, says my score has went up 23 points. Awesome. Congratulations. And thank you for sharing that information. I appreciate that a lot. James says, you guys sign up his Patreon page. Sent me a pic of my card. Seriously, he's the real deal. James, I appreciate you for saying that, brother. I appreciate that a lot. It's always good for people to see that, you know, clearly what I'm talking about works. And of course that I'm being authentic. That's the whole purpose of this channel, is to be authentic. I feel like I do a little bit more and go above and beyond. Like I actually show you guys my accounts. I show you the sign up process when I'm applying for credit cards. I actually show you by, you know, doing it on my phone. I don't take pictures and do all that. And there's nothing wrong with taking pictures, but I try to be as authentic as possible and show you guys the real deal. So James, thanks for saying that. I really, really appreciate that, man. Okay, Derek Williams says, credit one, don't. Dev Dolphy, I'm sure I'm butchering that. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Are you still offering authorized user for subscribing to your $30 Patreon page? I'm sure you got the answer by now. I'm pretty sure I'm really far behind on the comments, but I'm trying to make sure that I give everybody attention and answer as many questions as I can. So yes, I am. And today would be a good day to sign up for it because it's the first of the month. And, you know, when you sign up for the Patreon, I totally take care of you and answer any questions that you have. If you're unhappy, you know, you get your refund. And today I actually refunded one of my patrons because they, you know, weren't happy and they weren't seeing the results as fast as they would like. And so I said, okay, well, no problem. You know, hey, here's your money back. You know, thank you. You know, good luck to you, that type of thing, you know, and no hard feelings. So thank you for that super chat. I think that's probably from Keith. I don't know. I have to scroll down quite a bit. Yes, it is from Keith. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate that a lot, man. The super chats always help, and they certainly help the channel. And, you know, I appreciate you guys taking the time to click on that little dollar symbol, you know, right where the chat is, where you enter your information, and going through that and putting your credit card information in there and actually giving a super chat like that shows that, you know, you're being deliberate and that you find value in this channel and what this is about. So, Keith, I appreciate you, sir. And thanks a lot for doing that. Now I'm going to scroll back up and see if I can answer some more questions. So there are 52 people watching the live stream. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. It helps a lot. I love it. This is really cool. I love the interaction. doing the stream from Connecticut tonight. I'm hanging out with my family. So far, we've done not much of anything. I went to the gym today. We just came back from Texas Roadhouse, which I think is funny because there's Texas Roadhouse in Texas, clearly, but there's clearly Texas Roadhouse in Connecticut, and we had a blast. So I'm doing the live stream to remind people about signing up for Patreon, and then, of course, I'm going to chill and spend some more time with my family. So let me go back up here and see if I can answer some more questions and be very far behind on the chat. So thanks for being patient with me, guys. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, cool. So let me see here. Goodness, I am really far behind, I think. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Point to Point says the score went up 8 points. Good stuff. D. Anderson says, end of this month, I'll be adding the NFCU Go Rewards Visa signature video coming. Good stuff, D. Looking forward to that video, man. Garnetta says, is it bad to open too many accounts? It's not necessarily bad to open too many accounts unless you have big purchases coming up that you need to have good credit and also not have a bunch of inquiries. Now, right now, I have a lot of inquiries on my credit report, but I honestly believe that if I needed to go get a house or a car, that they're not going to put a lot of weight on that because my credit score is actually really high at the moment. It was 781 the other day. I think it's down now to like 757, which is not bad. But I don't think that's going to hurt me. I mean, I know banks don't like to see a lot of inquiries, and I'm not telling people to go out and apply for a lot of cards. That's not what I'm saying. But having a lot of accounts itself is not bad. But when you have a lot of accounts over a short period of time, like I have currently, it will hurt your credit score, and it looks bad to the bank, and they don't want to extend, a loan to you because clearly it looks like, well, why is this guy getting all these loans right now? Okay, so the answer is kind of like yes and no. If you accumulate cards over several years, that's cool. But if you have a lot of cards like me, I was really excessive. I have applied for 8 cards in like 6 months. That's a lot. Actually, I think I've applied for 11 cards in 6 months, but I've gotten 8. That's a lot. So I wouldn't recommend that. So hopefully that answers your question. Keith, I appreciate you, sir. Russell, thanks for joining the live stream. Agag says, thanks for helping. Thank you, your help. Other than Amex, are there any other credit cards that do not report the primary user's credit history on that? That's a great question, and I don't know the answer to that, unfortunately. To my knowledge, I want to say no. However, I don't know because I don't have people added to each and every single card that I have. I don't have people added to all of my credit cards, so I wouldn't really need to know that information. But, I guess if there's a bank that you're interested in, you could call them and ask and kind of see. I wish I knew the answer to that. I'm sorry, but, I try to be honest. I don't know. So how do you sign up? You point-to-point transportation, you sign up by clicking on the link, which is the Patreon link. I'll go ahead and paste it in the chat. I just did. I can't see it because it's way down there. I'm trying to catch up. So that's basically how you sign up. Cool. Jose says my score is 820. Jose, you're a beast, bro. You should have a YouTube channel. You should be telling us how to get our credit score up there. Man, that's really awesome. I might get there by the time I'm 50 because I definitely have to have 8 years of average, 8+ years of average credit age. And I clearly would have to stop applying for cards. And I think I will. But that's good stuff, Jose. Thanks for sharing that, man. D says next month I'm using the 20,000 Delta Gold Sky miles out of my 63,500 to fly to Napa Valley, California. Good stuff, bro. There you go. Gonna go ahead and do some wine tasting. There you go. D, you're living the life, man. I need to take notes. Hey, Nina, thank you for watching the live stream. I appreciate you. Cool. 2468 DCH. Hey, thanks for joining the live stream. Appreciate you. All right. Hey, no problem, Rashad. You're welcome, man. Aaron, thanks for joining the live stream. Appreciate you a lot. D, you're sharing a lot of information, bro. I appreciate that. He says, in 2015, I graduated from the U.S. Bank Secured Visa to the Unsecured Platinum Visa, then also got approved for a U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa signature. Good stuff. A Pimp says, sup, everybody? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. What's good, Duane? I can't stay for long at the movies with family, but love and respect to everyone and be safe. Hey, thanks for chiming in. I appreciate that, man. That's really good stuff. There are 60 people watching the live stream. I think that's the most that I've ever had on the live stream. Guys, I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, we talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel because that's our thing. That's my lane. I try to answer as many questions as I can, and good stuff. So cool. Let's see here. Scrolling down, Michael Johnson says, how soon to see apply for Amex card? How soon is too soon to apply for the Amex card? I just got the Capital One card last month with a $3,000 credit limit. Michael, that has to do with the fact that, you know, how many inquiries you have, what your Experian credit score looks like. I think it depends on that. Like if you have 2 or less inquiries within the last 2 years, then you should be safe. If your credit score is at least 680 on Experian, then you should be good. You know, it really just kind of depends. If, however, you have more than 3 inquiries in the last 2 years, I wouldn't apply for it. I would wait for one of them to fall off. If you want to apply because you don't care and you just want to take the chance, then go for it. But I try to give advice to make sure, or, you know, ensure the best possible results so that people aren't rejected. So let me know how that goes if you apply for that. And be sure to use one of the links below any of my videos for American Express. And if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them if you have any questions. Is there a way to get student loans off the credit? Man, the only way to get student loans off your credit is to pay for it. Student loans don't necessarily affect your credit that in general, though. It's weird. It doesn't affect your credit. Cool. So that's my advice in regards to that when it comes to the Amex card. Okay, student loans. I was talking about student loans. Cool. Yeah, so student loans, I mean, there's really not a lot you can do about it. David Walker, MVP, Duane. I appreciate that, sir. You have like 20 credit cards. I think I have like 13. I say 13. It might be 14. I don't know why. I don't know. But, you know, it's not like I have them on me at all times. Speaking of credit cards, let me show you guys something. This almost slipped my mind. Oh, my goodness. Good stuff. Let me show you guys this. By the way, I made a video yesterday talking about what cards are currently in my wallet. And I forgot to include the US Bank Cash Plus card because I don't know why I forgot, but that's a sweet card and I use it a lot. I use it to get 5% cash back with my utilities and my cell phone bill. So I forgot to mention that, but I wanted to show you guys this right here. These are some of the authorized users that have joined me on Patreon right here. I think there's 17 credit cards right here. So these cards right here basically are cards. Let me show you guys. American Express cards, all of them, right? So they're all the same card with different users' names on here, right? So basically, when you do that, I go ahead and get a card because American Express has to send a card out. And I take a picture of the card and send it to you just because I want to verify. You know, I like to be as transparent as possible. And I just take an extra step and try to, you know, send you guys a picture saying, hey, this is actually your card. And when you get your card, American Express will put the year that you become a member, right? So like on this card, it has 2018 right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's an 18 right there. Okay. So each person will have their own number there. And the reason why there's 18 is because this person already had an American Express account. So they got that account in 2018. But they wanted to become an authorized user because they wanted to, you know, get more available credit. So right here, like I said, there's 17 American Express cards here from authorized users. I'm pretty sure I have some more in the mail, but I haven't gotten them yet because I don't check every single day. But it's real, guys. It's legit. You know what I mean? Like I'm an honest person and this works and people are getting results. So if you're interested in that, ask me questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, cool. So, Jesus, I'm insanely behind with this chat, but that's okay. I'm going to do my best to answer these questions here. Oh, D. Oh, sweet. Look at this. I got super chats in here that I didn't even realize. James, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, sir. D, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Right back at you. Speaking of the people that have the blue, their name is in blue and there's a little wrench by their name. Those guys are the channel moderators. They have the power to delete comments from people that are inappropriate. But more importantly, they are people that have YouTube channels, and you should definitely check out their channels and subscribe to their channels. So if there's a name that's in blue, those people have YouTube channels, and you should definitely subscribe to them. So let me see here. I'm trying not to miss any questions. I'm sure I will, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so Aaron says, I second that motion straight. And straight to the point, this guy is the real deal. I also got my picture from my Amex. Cool. Aaron, I appreciate you saying that. Is this Jalen McKenzie? I hope I didn't butcher your name, bro. Thanks for joining the live stream. Has anyone had an issue with Citibank not having their FICO score available? I guess you're talking about like in the Citibank app. You might have that issue because maybe, you know, like you're new or that your account is new and it may take a couple of months for the FICO score to report, but I haven't really had that issue with Citibank. So I'm not sure. Angel, thanks for joining the live stream and thanks for joining me on Patreon today, bro. I appreciate you. I will take care of you. I'll get you added tonight. I was kind of waiting to see how many more people will sign up for Patreon, and I'm going to call Amex and add people. But I think you want to be added on the Discover card. I'm not sure. There were a couple of people that joined. Oh, yeah, that was you, Angel. You want to be added on the Discover card. So I'll take care of you tonight for sure, bro. Cool. David Walker says, I live in Connecticut, Meriden. I'm not sure where that is, but right now I'm in Bridgeport. So that's kind of where I'm at. I hit the gym today in Connecticut to work out for an hour because I had time. And that was kind of cool. My mom and I went to work out at the gym together. So that was good stuff. My scores are high, but not applying for anything for a year. Good stuff, Derek. That's good advice for sure. You definitely shouldn't. Okay, D says he has 14 credit cards. Good stuff, man. And he's at 743 with Experian, 738 with TransUnion and Equifax. Cool. That's awesome. Point to Point says, I'm at a point where I need to wait before I add any more inquiries. I like to get where I can apply for higher limits. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate that. And you're right. Turd, thank you for joining the live stream. I hope I said your name right. Wow. Somebody gave me a $50 live $50 super chat. Wow, Lyndon, I think that's you. Let me scroll down. I think I recognize your picture. Lyndon, come on, man. That's beyond incredible, sir. I'm insanely speechless and insanely grateful. Thank you so much. That's beyond powerful, bro. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Clearly, I'm doing something right. So I appreciate that, Lyndon. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that a lot. All right, let me scroll back up and see if I can answer some more questions. Wow, Lyndon, bro, you made me speechless with that one, man. That is crazy. Cool. Okay, so sorry, guys. I'm trying to go back up. I want to make sure that I give everybody the necessary attention. I see that I'm insanely behind. IG says, if we sign up for a while as an authorized user, then we get taken off. Do we lose all the credit history? Does our score drop? Now, there's a strong possibility of that happening. Because clearly you'd be losing that $6,000 of available credit. But whenever you decide to cancel it, clearly you're going to be in a position to get your own cards. And I wouldn't really worry about it. You know what I mean? Like you would be in a position to get a card and hopefully get a limit of $6,000. That would be great as well. But I think the thing is, you know, it'll help your credit score for sure. And when that time comes, I would love to, you know, help you in any way that I can, try to maintain that score. So like I said, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer that. So that's kind of what I think as far as that is concerned. Let's see. New to credit. Thanks for joining the live stream, bro. It's so funny. I'm insanely behind on the chats. He says, I'm in the Chase doghouse, shaking my head. They're refusing to give me another card. That sucks, man. Chase is a trip. And honestly, I can't really say that I'm missing out on a whole lot by not having the Chase cards. I mean, I know everybody and their mom talks about Chase, and they talk about the fact that those points are insanely valuable, and I'm sure they are because everybody swear by it. But yeah, once you kind of miss that boat, or once you know Chase wants to be stupid and don't approve you, it's kind of weird. It's a lot easier with American Express, and American Express is clearly, you know, as good as Chase. You know what I mean? Like, of course, there's some points differential, but I don't think you would necessarily miss it. But I hear what you're saying. New to credit, that's pretty whack, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Baby Tay 920, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. How do I build my something credit? It's only at 3.5. Not sure I understand that. If somebody does, please answer that question. Or you can clarify. I'm not sure what that means. All That boy D says, just living the dream. I hear you, man. Point-to-point transportation is sharing his scores, 658, 660, 662, slowly but surely. I see you, bro. Absolutely. Jose says, hey, Duane, how you doing? How you doing late, but I'm here. Cool. Thanks for joining the live stream, man. I appreciate that a lot. Techie Diva says, just join Patreon. Thank you, ma'am. That is so awesome. I look forward to helping you in any way that I can. And most importantly, thanks for joining. I appreciate that a lot. 24/7 Hustle is watching from Atlanta, GA. That's cool. My nieces are in Atlanta. That's where they're from, actually. They came down to spend time with the family, so that's pretty sweet. Agog at 97. How many heart inquiries did you get opening 8 cards in 11 months? Did you get 8, or were there a few cards did not get the card? Okay. Basically, I think I applied for 11 cards since last August of 2018, and I got 8 card out of the 11 applications. 9, 10, and 11 basically were rejected because one was rejected initially because I didn't live in a certain place. The TD Bank credit card I tried to get because I didn't live in a place that has a TD Bank. And then, of course, the Barclays was rejected because I had too many inquiries. And then I applied for the Platinum Delta Sky Miles credit card from American Express. And that one was rejected because I had too many credit cards in the last 90 days with American Express. So that's why I got rejected for those cards. So that was pretty weak. Ebony, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Miss Gatlin, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Okay, cool. So let me keep scrolling down here. Jason Rios, thanks for joining, man. Watching from work. Good stuff, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, they normally send out, the Coin Alley says, they normally send out a letter and tell you why they reject you. You know what I mean? And that's pretty good. And they also tell you your credit score. Well, most of the times they do. And it's so crazy because my credit score was like crazy high for my Barclays arrival application. My credit score was 781, and I still got rejected for that card, which was like just stupid. But it does happen. Thank you for the $15 live stream. I don't the $15 super chat. Let me scroll down. Oh, Janelle, hey, girl, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are, wow. This is the best live stream I've had so far because, number one, I've had the most people watching, which is like 61 people, which is pretty sweet. And then, of course, you guys are giving insane amount in regards to super chat. And that shows clearly the value that you find in the channel. And, you know, it shows that you think that what we're talking about here and what this channel is about is helping people and clearly helping you. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, James. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Lyndon, for the super chat. Appreciate you guys a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. All right, cool. Let me see if I can go back up here and answer some more questions that I'm insanely far behind on. Cool. Here we go. Jeez, I'm so far behind on these questions. Thanks for being patient, guys. I appreciate that a lot. Goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna start where when Jose says Duane, I've been 7 months in with City Preferred, and I did a credit card increase. It went up to from 6,200 to 10,700. Dude, that is freaking awesome, man. Like, I'm so jealous. Like, it's so funny. I'm jealous because I don't have one single credit card with the $10,000 limit. Not sure why, but it's not something I'm gonna worry about. I'm sure it'll fix itself eventually, hopefully, but that's impressive. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that a lot, Jose. Thanks for sharing that, man. Absolutely. Okay. Point to Point says, have the Navy Federal Credit Union, but my limit is only $500. That's okay, man. Work that $500, bro. Just be diligent with that. You know, take care of that, and hopefully they'll increase your limit, you know, over time. All right, we got Porsche Huggins. Sorry. First of all, thanks for joining the live stream. I don't think I've seen your name earlier, so I appreciate that a lot. Okay, cool. Okay, so new to credit, Sergio says he's at 424. That is crazy. How long does the authorized user last? The authorized user lasts as long as you want it to, as long as it takes to kind of get your score to where you want it to. It's more than just being an authorized user though, right? Like I definitely call you guys and try to talk about where you are currently with your credit and where you want to be and how we can get there. So it's a bit more than just that, but you know, you can stay on there as long as you'd like, to be honest with you, or as long as it takes to get you where you'd like to be. Blue cash card, Duane. All right, cool. I'm not sure what that means, David, but of course I'm reading this out of context, I'm sure. So, all right, Gary P says, how much to be an authorized user on all cards, all your cards? Dude, that is a great question. You can hit me up on Patreon and we can talk about that there. On Patreon, you can actually do what they call a custom pledge, where like there's not a tier that's created there, but we can make one. So we can talk about that more in detail, Gary, if you want. That would be pretty sweet. And more importantly, I'll do my best to work with you. I'm not going to think I'm going to necessarily do $30 for every single card that I have, because that would be a lot of cards. So we can talk about that on Patreon. I'll take care of you, Gary. Cool. Cool. William, thanks for joining the live stream, bro. Appreciate you. And hey, no problem, man. It's a pleasure to talk to you guys on the phone anytime that I can and help in any way possible. So yeah, thank you for talking to me. Appreciate you. Jose Roche. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, bro. I butchered your name. I want a YouTube channel, but I'm shy. Listen, dude, YouTube is like a lot of work, and you just got to like stick with it. You know what I mean? Like people that want a channel, like I think it's dope, but I want to be very, very clear that it is a lot of work, I mean, you got to do a lot of videos, and you got to be strategic about where your videos are placed and what you title your videos. But I've enjoyed the journey, and I knew what I was getting into. And if you think about it as a long-term thing, kind of like with your credit, you know what I mean? Just be patient and enjoy the journey and just take it easy. Like I try not to burn myself out. You know, I don't do a lot of videos every day. I could do a video every day, but that would be tough to some extent. And I want you guys to value the content that I'm giving, and more importantly, like I want to have stuff to talk about. Like I'm not just gonna get on here and just like, you know, make a video talking about whatever, you know. So that's kind of why I don't do that, and I want to be on here for the long term. You know what I mean? Like the long term, as in till I'm not breathing anymore. So I'm gonna be 41 this year, and hopefully I plan on being here for a long, long time. So we'll see. But Jose, in regards to your channel, bro, hey man, just if you want to share your journey, if you want to even just document your journey, you know what I mean? Just document your journey for yourself, you know, for maybe your future kids or your kids, and kind of show them what's going on with credit and how to build credit or whatever it is. Definitely consider doing your channel. And I'm here to help in any way that I can, any way at all. So let me know, Jose. Let me know, man. Okay, YD says, as an authorized user on Amex, is there an annual fee? No, ma'am, no annual fee at all. No annual fee. All right. And more importantly, like I said, with the authorized user, the point is to kind of build you up and get you to a point where you can get your own cards. You know what I mean? Like there's no need to be an authorized user for like 2 years unless your credit score is, you know, bad, and it just takes a while to get there. So Chris, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. It says, Chris says, how many years in your Discover card? I have one Discover card that will be turning 2 in August 2019. And that limit is $2,500, which is not a lot. And then I have another Discover card that will be turning 1 in August 2019. And that limit is $5,000, to answer your question. Cool. Oh, wow. I'm 20 minutes from you in Bridgeport. That is crazy, yo. Jimmy, thanks for joining the live stream. I don't think I saw your name earlier. How long is the commitment for the American Express Patron authorized user? I'm pretty sure I've answered that question by now, but it's basically as long as you want it to be, you know, however long we need to do it to get you to where you want to be with your credit score. Listen, I'm going to butcher this name. So I'm just going to say Avi, because I'm not going to say your whole name, but it's like Aviance or Avianci, say, no clue. Okay, laugh at me. I butchered that. But you said I got 2 secured cards, both with $200 limit. With utilization in mind, can I use up to my limit if I pay it off? You can use up to your limit if you pay it off, absolutely. And the thing is, it's only a problem when the credit card company reports to the bureau. So if you use your limits and the credit card company reports to your bureau and your balance was zero, then it's all good, right? So I guess you can kind of call and find out when your closing date is for your credit card, and that will kind of help guide you. It's just a game where you pay attention to what's going on with your credit and kind of see what happens and see how different things affect your score. So be sure to download the Credit Karma app. Let me scroll down and thank whoever this is that gave me a $9 live super chat. Thank you very much, Pedro. Thank you, sir. You said, my wife has been following your channel for about 2 months. She has implemented your tips, and my credit score has seen a 150 plus point increase. Thank you so much for your help. Pedro, first of all, thank you so much to your wife for watching the channel. Thank you so much for clearly giving a super chat, and that is incredible. I'm insanely blown away. It's crazy to think. I was like, you know, I'm not going to do a live stream tonight. I'm hanging with my family, and I'm super glad that, number one, I value you guys enough and the interaction enough to go ahead and get on here and do a live stream. You know, I was like, I'm gonna do a short live stream. You know what I mean? But listen, I appreciate you, Pedro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me go back up here and see if Pedro have a taco dog. It's funny. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can answer some more questions. Thanks for that, man, and thanks to your wife for watching the channel and implementing the tips. I'm glad that they helped you guys and that they worked. So I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. Duane is breaking channel records left and right tonight. I'm doing something, Nina. This is good stuff, guys. This really warms my heart. Like, I'm so full right now. Like, I'm in Connecticut. I'm hanging with my family. I'm hanging with my mom, hanging with my brothers, my nieces, my nephews. And, at this age, at 40, family is like insanely important. And I think the older I get, the more I value that. So I'm having a great time. And I was already full before starting the live stream. And you guys are incredible. And I thank you so much for the support. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Julian says, as far as hard inquiries, I have 20 falling off this year between at 3 reports. I'm not sure what that means, but that's dope. 20 needs to fall off. We got to get those hard inquiries out of here, bro. Let's clean that up. Avi says, pay it off before the due date. Yes, absolutely. Pay it off before the due date. I pay my cards off maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. It just depends. Like, I kind of nerd out in regards to that. I definitely pay it off. I basically pay it off as soon as the balance is reflected on my account, but you don't have to do all that. You can just do once a week or once every 2 weeks if you'd like. Jose says, I'm closer in Bridgeport. I lived in Stratford, 5 minutes away from. Yeah, dude, we went to Texas Roadhouse. I think it was heading towards New Haven. I don't know exactly where we were for the Texas Roadhouse, but we were heading towards New Haven on the I-95. So that was pretty cool. Cool. Let's see here. Nina says, I'm under 524. I'm leaning toward Amex. Chase seems to want to force people into their system of cards. Yeah, it's weird, man. I've had a great experience with American Express. On my way to New York, I was like, if I've ever wanted an American Express Platinum card, like, I wanted one like nobody's business for this trip to New York, because I had to wait in the airport for 5 hours for my brother. And I was supposed to be editing videos. I had like 5 videos that I waited to edit for the trip, because I'm like, 5 hours in the airport, I'm going to get some editing done, right? I'm going to be productive. I didn't edit that much. I think I did like 1.5 videos, and I was on the telephone talking to a couple of patrons from Patreon. So that's what I ended up doing. But I really wanted that American Express Platinum card, because I wanted to be chilling in the lounge and eating some food. But I'm certain that I'll get that card soon, because I'll be doing some more traveling. And I'm not really excited about paying that $550 annual fee. I'm really frugal with my money. I try to be smart and keep as much of it as I can and save it and invest it. So there's that. Adrian, thanks for joining the live stream. Hey, cool. Okay, so B says, I'm doing one more NFCU and 1 Amex this year, the Everyday Blue. Okay, cool. Good stuff, man. Thanks for sharing that. Let me know what the progress is on that and what the limits end up being once you get that. Blue Joker, thanks. He says, just checking in. Missed last week and had to get back in. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining the live stream. Derek says, does American Express send out mail pre-approvals. I'm pretty sure they do. I can't tell you that I've gotten one anytime soon. I'm hoping somebody answers that question. I think maybe somebody has by now, but I think that they do. I mean, it's only right. They're marketing to you. They want your business. Take a Diva 2011 says, how long does it take to be added as an authorized user once you do Patreon? I'm going to be adding people tonight. So your relationship will start with American Express tonight, and it'll take between 7 to 10 days for me to get the actual card. Once again, I have 17 cards right here. Like, it's a lot. And when I get the card, I just, as an extra step to nerd it out, to make sure I take a picture of it with your name on it, of course, and I send it to you because I want you to see that I actually have a card, and, it's legit. It's going to hit your credit score, so it doesn't really matter. But after the live stream is ended, I will send all the people that joined tonight a message, and I'll get their information, and I'll add you to my American Express card tonight. So, sweet. Point to Point says, the tier, will it boost my score? Should I wait until my score hits 700 before getting an AU? I just want to make sure I'm doing it at the right time. Dude, the right time is when your score needs the most help. There's really no need to do an AU after you have 700 score. I shouldn't say there's no need, but I'm just saying it's probably more beneficial to your score before then. And depending on your situation, like if you currently are using 30% of your overall credit limit and you're added as an authorized user, that would help like tremendously and instantly, unless you owed like $12,000. You know what I mean? But it would still help quite a bit. So there's that. Russell says, hey, D, the Discover card, how many years on it? Okay, I think I answered that question. Basically, I have one that's going to be 2 in August, and the next one's going to be 1 in August. Nina says, Duane, the Fico Score forms are crawling with data points to help you increase your limits on your cards. About that, Nina, first of all, send me a link. Send me a link directly in one of my videos, any of my videos, and I'll get it. Because I'm not sure about that and how accurate that is. I know people talk about it all the time, but me personally, I haven't experienced it yet. And maybe I just haven't had a relationship long enough with American Express, but there's that. Adrian says, my NF Amex is 10K. I'm assuming you're talking about your credit limit, and $10,000, that's sweet. Like, you're in that club. I'm not even in that club. My score's pretty high, but I'm not in that club yet. So there's that. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Porsche says, I've been following your channel. Great content, Duane. Thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for watching the videos. It helps us a lot. Thank you so much. AV says, I'm new to your channel for a few weeks. You're the reason I choose Discover It's Secure card. Yeah, I think it's a good card, man. I think it's good. And be sure, if you have the Discover It's Secure card, if you're interested in getting the 5% cashback categories, call them up and ask them to transfer you to that reward system where you can earn 5% in certain categories. Your cashback will build faster that way. So definitely call them and ask them, and they should be able to honor that. So that's pretty cool. Jose says, okay, thank you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, let me see here. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm still insanely far behind on these. Okay, the Coin Alley pasted my Patreon page. Thank you for doing that, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. Yes, that's me. Naomi says that. Let's see. David says, yep, hate having a bill over my head. I agree with that. Absolutely, sir. Milford, that's where the Texas Roadhouse is. It is probably in Milford, Connecticut. I'm not sure, but I know I had a good time with it. Anthony L., thank you for joining the live stream, sir. And you're on Patreon, too. I appreciate you, bro. What equipment do you use for your channel? Okay, Nina. So basically, my setup is real simple. I have a ring light that I got from Amazon for like 119 bucks. It's basically like between 109 and 120. I have a ring light, and the ring light, you can put like your phone or your camera like right at the bottom of the light, and that's pretty much it. Behind me, not in this setup, but behind me, I have a lamp with a LED light because there's normally a shadow because the camera's showing this way. There's normally a shadow behind me, so I have a lamp that's behind me that I turn on, and that gets rid of the shadow for the most part. But hopefully I'll be upgrading my recording equipment. I just bought a webcam, a Logitech webcam that should give me crispy, clear live streams. Hopefully that'll be, the next time I do a live stream. In this one, I have a yellow light here. I'm like, it's yellow, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I wanted to be here tonight, and here I am. Kyle, thanks for joining the live stream. It says, if you want to know which bureau or credit card pulls, lock all your credit reports online, then apply for a card. The inquiry will be blocked, and you'll be notified what was pulled. Dude, thanks for sharing that information, Kyle. I appreciate that a lot, and it helps. It helps to know what credit bureau they're going to pull from, so that you can make sure your score is legit. Cameron, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you, sir. Cool. David says, divide by 10, then spend. Rule, I think I read that right. Yes, I can attest that the Platinum Amex annual fee, you can attest to it. I charged $560 the first month. I got it, and 3 weeks later, having to pay $1,100 back. It's not an easy pill to swallow. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I totally hear you. And I'm not like, I'm in a position to afford it, but it's like, can I really justify having that card? Like, it's a cool card to have, and it's nice to pull it out and use it and whatnot, but it's really for traveling and dining. Basically, I think you get five times points for airline tickets and five times points for dining. And of course, the whole, American Express Centurion Lounge access, which is clearly always pretty good. But I hear you. That $550 is real steep for sure. Yes, I do have an email, David. Are you a Patreon? I think you're a patron. I'm not sure. But you can, if you are, you can email me there. And if you're not, you can email me at Duane IB, the letter I, the word B, B-E, DuaneIB@gmail.com. You can send an email there if you'd like. All right, Cameron says, I got denied for a 2K increase on my BCE, but I got approved for the gold card with 15K pay over time limit. That is dope. Yo, the same day. Cameron, first of all, thanks for sharing that information. And that is like stupid, but that 15K pay over time limit is really high. My pay over time limit is like super duper, like, I think it was like 2,000 or 3,000. I was like, that's whack, but whatever. I got approved for the card. So Nina says, Duane, I'll send you a link to the form. Sweet. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Avi says, oh my gosh, Duane, this is awesome. What are you doing? I would like more info on being an authorized user for the Amex card. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, you basically can go to my Patreon page and you'll get some information there. And once you join, I'll put the link in the description. Once you join, I'll take care of you. I'll answer any questions that I can, and certainly answer questions about helping you maximize your credit as much as possible. Says, Duane, did you throw the shell on the floor, the peanut shell? I didn't, dude. It's so weird. I don't want to throw the peanut shell on the floor, and every time that I do, I'm always like, it just feels wrong. No, I just put it in the other tin that they had on the table, the other little bucket that they have on the table. I was telling my brother that. I was like, he's from St. Kitts. Well, we're all from Jamaica, but he's living in St. Kitts. And I was like, yo, we can throw the peanut shells on the floor. And he's like, why? He was like, why would you do that? I was like, that's their thing. That's a part of the experience. So there's that. That's so funny. Oh, wow. Your pay over time limit is 35K. Dude, I need to be an authorized user on your card, right? But it's a charge card. I don't know that would benefit me a whole lot, but that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, man. And thanks for being in the live stream for sure. Okay, Nina says the credit pull database will show you which reports are pulled by different companies by state. Okay. Yes, I know that different people have that information out there. That's pretty cool, though. That's useful stuff. Cameron says, I would like to get the platinum, but I don't know if I could hit the minimum spend. So dining benefits, platinum. No dining benefits, platinum. Okay, so what is the other 5 times? Oh, hotels. Is it hotels and airlines? Look, I don't even know because I don't have a card. You know what I mean? I don't even remember. But first of all, thanks for clearing that up because I'm out here giving wrong information apparently. But yeah. Okay, cool. All right, new to credit says 5 times on flights and hotels. Guys, thank you for clearing that up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need help. Ebony says, what credit score do you need to get the double cash card from Citi? I would say anywhere from 680 and above. The higher, the better. And if you want to establish a relationship with Citibank, I would suggest getting the Citibank secured card and then applying for the Citi double, like maybe a year later. Or you could upgrade your secured card to the Citi double cash later once they promote you. So that's kind of what I would suggest. I really would even suggest just applying for that card, to be honest with you, because that's what I did. And I got a limit of 43,300. And I think the limit was that low, too, because I had quite a bit of inquiries by that time. I had applied for the Discover card. I had applied for my American Express Blue card, and I think maybe the U.S. Bank card. So the limit was every time I applied for another card, I think the limit kept getting lower and lower. Cool. So Rule says hotels and airlines, everything else is 1 point. Yeah, exactly. I bet you get the Citi with around 650 plus. Cameron says, yeah, it's weird. I when it comes to credit cards, man, I try to give a score that I feel like I know they're gonna get approved, because geez, I would hate to tell somebody a score and they apply and they don't get approved. You know what I mean? Like that would totally suck. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's possible for sure. Oh, yeah. Corn Alley says, have you been to Logan Roadhouse? It's just like Texas Roadhouse with peanuts shells. Yes, sir. We have Logan Roadhouse in Texas as well. So I've been to both. I got to say that Texas Roadhouse is kind of my favorite between the two, though. I'm not like a huge steak fan, but I've been eating steaks. Like tonight I had steak and shrimp, and I had the baked potato and broccoli. You know, I had to put that broccoli in there. You know what I mean? I got to watch my figure, right? But yeah, I've been to Logan's for sure. Altered Illusions 100. First of all, thanks for watching the live stream. You said the only reason why I haven't applied for the Capital One cards is because they pull from all credit bureaus. That's true. I don't know why Capital One does that, and it's really stupid, to be honest with you. I don't know what that's about. David says, eating like a fat rat. Yeah, dude, we killed it tonight. Like, I mean, I worked out today at the gym, and I'm like, I'm going to work out every day that I'm here to kind of offset the eating that's going to take place. I'm going to be spinning my wheels, but I think I'll feel better about it if I do that than to just eat the entire time that I'm here. Nina says, Texas Roadhouse is the best. The cinnamon butter is unmatched. Agreed. Facts. Message. 856. I got denied for the Discover It Secure card last week, but Capital One Secure card approved me on Friday. I was thinking of adding self-lender to Capital One. Your thoughts? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I don't think that's going to hurt you at all. I would be careful, however, like if you already have quite a bit of inquiries, then you may not want to get the self-lender loan. But I think it's good, and I think it will do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is build your score. So I think in a year's time, your score should look, quite differently. And depending on where you are too, you may want to consider being added as an authorized user on my American Express card on my Patreon page. So, but that's just food for thought. But I think that it'll help. Between doing those two things will help you for sure. Cameron says, I have no use for my Capital One cards now. I repaired my credit. Yeah, it's crazy. I have 2 Capital One cards and they kind of sit there a lot. I thought about combining the balances from one card to the next and having a $10,000 limit on one card, but I haven't done that. But I mean, Capital One is dope because they kind of let you in the door. You know what I mean? And that happened for me, and it helped me a lot. So I'm not gonna discredit them as yet. It's ironic that their slogan is "What's in your wallet? It's not in mine." Cameron, you out here cracking jokes, man. Self-lender helped. Cool. Thanks for sharing that information, Cameron. The Coin Alley says they pull from all bureaus because not all banks report at all bureaus. By pulling all bureaus, you get a better picture of someone's financial picture. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I can see that. But it's like, dude, really? Capital One? Like out of all the banks, really? Capital One's doing that? Okay, no increase with self-lender. Okay, cool. I didn't know that, Derek. Thank you for sharing that information. Cameron says, I'm sorry. Rule says Capital One Venture is a class card. A must have. I guess a must have. if you travel on any level. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that, and I think I need to definitely look into the venture card. I'm not really in a rush to do so, but I hear you. I hear you on that. Mrs. NYC, thanks for joining the live stream. What is the most cashback you've gotten in a year? The most cashback I've gotten in 1 year is $1,700, like $1,788 is what it was with Discover card, but that's because Discover matches the cashback. So that was the most that I've gotten as far as one particular cashback card is concerned. Guys, look, I am nice. Yeah, I am going on an hour, not going on. The live stream is over an hour and 5 minutes, and I'm hanging out with the family, and I definitely want to make sure I get back to doing so. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask real quickly, and I'll do my best to answer the questions. And I will see you guys next week. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. You might see me. No, I don't think you're going to see me before then on a live stream, but I'm definitely going to be uploading some videos before next Monday. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask away, and I'll do my best. So let's go ahead and have those questions asked if possible. Cameron says, did you ever get your deposit back from on Discover? Yeah, I did. I got my $2,500 deposit back, and I made a video about it. And I think it took like 14 months. Like, it was pretty ridiculous, but I got it back. So I wasn't worrying about that for sure. Hey, you have a good night, Janelle, and thank you for the super chat. That is like so sweet. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Scooter, how long does it take to get added to the Amex as an authorized user for Patreon? You're going to be added tonight, so your relationship with American Express will start tonight if you join tonight. And you should join tonight. You should join clearly the closer to the beginning of the month because you get billed on the 1st of every month. So go ahead and join, and I'll answer any questions you have over there. I'll do my best to answer and help you as much as I can. YD says, thank you for your time. See you next week. Enjoy your family. I will enjoy my family, Yolanda, and you enjoy your family as well. Janelle says, welcome, welcome. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you so much. Okay, Scooter, cool. Look, listen, you're going to get a message from me when I get off the live stream when you join, and I will take care of you from there. So I'm ending the live stream, but I guess I'm still going to be doing some work over on Patreon, but at least I won't have to have my energy on the screen and so on and so forth. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You know, like I said, my name is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I approve this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching the live stream. You guys have a wonderful night. All right. Lyndon, thanks for the super chat, bro. I can't believe you. You're something else, man. You're trying to make my day. You did make my day. All of you guys, thank you so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Later, guys.